Today is Friday, July 29th, 2016, and this is Generally Trivial.
Welcome to Generally Trivial, a conversation on the lighter side of current events.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Generally Trivial. Today I have with me Deli.
Hey, like the sandwich.
And Shawn.
Hey, yo.
And I am Jeff. What's new with you guys? You guys see any new movies lately?
I have, actually. Last week I saw Ghostbusters.
Ooh,
Yeah.
me too.
Yep.
I did too.
Everybody.
We just didn't go together.
I said it
Off the
first. You guys copied me. I actually liked it.
Yeah, it wasn't, I don't know if I would say it was good, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah. I mean, it had weak spots.
I came in with really low expectations. Right. And so I thought it was super funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I forget the girl's name, the blonde girl.
Yes.
She was
the
hilarious.
Kate McKinnon.
I cried laughing.
She was my favorite.
Licking the gun at the end.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she was good. I thought Chris Hemsworth was really
He
good.
was really funny.
Oh yeah.
The no lenses in the glasses bit got me hard.
I really like, can I bring my cat?
No, when he keeps trying to answer the phone, but it's in the aquarium, he's like, I can't answer it. It's underwater.
It had a little bit of that first Thor vibe because he was kind of playing a dummy in the first Thor too. At least when he was on Earth. But I mean, there's some good movies coming up. You got Suicide Squad.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
Today, the new Bourne movie came out.
Yeah, I saw
Wait,
that
today?
too.
Today.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I gotta go, guys.
I
gotta go.
But there's good stuff there. We're really happy with this month. We've had a lot of downloads this month. It's easily our best month. So we're appreciative of anyone who came over from another podcast, Trivia Warfare. I happen to be on that one. We appreciate you guys listening. We hopefully that you stay listening. That would be great.
Be awesome.
If any of you feel like it, I'd appreciate if you guys go to iTunes, leave us a review. That helps us get found. I have a couple things I want to bring up. I thought it was real dumb. 2 years ago, the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Did not participate in that.
you know, we like to talk about what's winning the internet,
Right.
And that was winning the
It
internet.
definitely was.
Oh,
at the
yeah.
time. Yeah.
But here, okay, I think I was dumb for hating on this thing because scientists have discovered the gene that's responsible for ALS. And part of it is because that funding they received during that Ice Bucket
man.
Challenge.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I saw that online this week.
Yeah, and I was like, man, I felt real bad
Oh man.
because all those Ice Bucket Challenges they were weird, but I shouldn't have been hating because if it's leading to
Yeah.
great news like that, that's
That is awesome.
The internet fad did some good.
Oliver, you're at home right now, taking care of the girls like a good man. I respect you for that. I'm a little sad to not get your commentary on this because we all know Batman versus Superman.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And there are people that think that Batman could beat Superman in a fight.
Really?
I don't think so.
I want to know who it is.
Oliver, for one. Oliver being the main
I'm
one.
going to talk to him.
But I got a new one for you.
Okay.
Predator
Okay.
versus Kevin from Home Alone.
What?
Okay, but this is along the same argument, right?
I think I saw somebody.
Oh my
somebody
gosh.
talking about
Yeah, because you go to the same thing. How much time does Kevin have to prepare? And given enough time,
Does the Predator even slip on Micro Machines, though?
I don't know. But Kevin, maybe he ups his game.
He could replace those ornaments that he's stamping on like, with grenades or something.
Yeah. The other thing is, though, I think if, like, Predator's probably going to win.
More than likely.
Unless this is timed. Like, can he hold the Predator off for 2 hours?
No. The Predator has an arm cannon.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Who can turn into camouflage?
The Predator's not Joe Pesci.
Does he have a neighbor that can help him out?
Arnold
when he needs it?
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, but the Predator doesn't have a neighbor. Kevin's going to have a neighbor.
Kevin, get to the chopper.
Do it now. All right, guys. Well, like I said, we appreciate the new listeners. We're going to go ahead into our main segment, Did You Hear?
Hey,
Did you hear?
did you hear about this one?
Did you hear?
Did you hear about this one?
I don't know if you guys heard about this or not. There's an inn in the UK. It's more of a pub called the Ascot Arms, and they had a rather small pilferer the other day.
Yeah?
Turns out on Monday, the owner, Mahali Herczeg, owns a Shetland pony who snuck in the back door of the pub and was drinking from people's glasses.
No. Just waltzing around,
Yep.
getting its fill.
Just walked in, had a few drinks. The people left
man.
over.
Wow.
Now, what's the name of this? Macaulay Culkin? Is that what you said?
Mocha.
Mocha
is the Shetland pony's name,
I thought you
yes.
said Macaulay Culkin there. For a second.
Yeah, he lives in a paddock near the pub, and he snuck in the back door and had a few drinks.
Could that Shetland pony hold up to a Predator?
Probably not.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, the Predator might die of, cuteness overload. Like, oh, tiny pony.
Oh.
But yeah, apparently the owner said he's not a big drinker, but he walks around like he's drunk a lot.
Oh,
He said he usually drinks water when he comes into the pub, but that particular day.
So this is a occurring
Apparently
thing. It's reoccurring. Like,
Yes.
so hey, let's just leave the back door unlocked. Let this pony come in every time,
Shawn is big on the recurring animal beat.
Yes, I do cover animals very well.
He had the gator that kept showing up, the massive, ridiculous gator at the golf course.
The tiger and the goat.
Tiger and the goat.
Oh my!
That one didn't end well.
That didn't end well. Didn't end well. No one died, but it was a rough transition apart. But apparently the patrons also keep making jokes now to the bartender, such as perhaps he was only looking for a little hospitality. Or that perhaps the pony had a sore throat because he was a little hoarse.
Oh my goodness! I'm not gonna deal with that right now.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, that was funny.
Well, you guys, I don't know about you. I'm a little bit sick of the election coverage right now.
Yeah, I'm there.
One side or the other, that's not what I'm getting at. It's just there's so much. There's a lot of crap going on.
Constant.
And I don't think I'm the only one who's tired of it. Because election officials in northern Thailand are thinking that they can buy off a gang from messing with their election. This gang is not a traditional one. It's actually monkey vandals.
I love Thailand monkey vandals.
Do they have little symbols? Do they have symbols when they're going around?
They might. They're trying to use fresh fruit and vegetables to get the monkeys to be peaceable around them. But around 100 of these monkeys, they tore up some voter lists that were publicly posted ahead of the election that's happening next month. And there's going to be a vote on a proposed constitution, a referendum on that. So they actually tore that up. I guess there's a really big population of these things around a Buddhist temple, which is where they do the polling at.
Right.
It says for some reason they were being very naughty and started tearing up the lists. Local officials brought the animals food on Monday, which doesn't ever seem like a good idea. It's like you give a cat food, you feed it once, And
Yeah,
it's
it's just
like,
gonna
now
keep
it's my
coming back.
cat.
Yeah.
It's coming. Yeah.
It's like, now these are my monkeys.
You're also like kind of rewarding their bad behavior. It seems
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead and tear those lists up again.
Yeah. It seems like and monkeys are smart enough, too, that like that would actually work even worse, I feel like.
Right.
Yeah.
I think what they probably should have done is bring better treats, because obviously the opposition who didn't want the referendum passed was giving the monkeys some good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they brought the food. Apparently, they also put glass cases around the lists, they're supposed to deter the monkeys. But it said that there were only a couple of lists left on the board by the time the police got there. Some of the monkeys were actually still holding on to the papers at the time.
Oh my goodness! Just throwing them on the ground.
Yeah.
Like a giant middle finger to the police.
They think it's because it's the color of the paper. It's a pink piece of paper. They think maybe that's kind of getting there. Because it actually did the same thing for a couple of little 8-year-old girls. They went and saw the paper and tore it up because they were playing with it. They like the color.
Little girls are like little monkeys anyway. I know. I have one. I call her Monkey. Just so that's what you do.
The girls are not going to face any charges.
Now the monkeys, yes.
But here's the thing. The girls are not facing charges, but they're actually going to carry a criminal record for their offense.
Oh my! No!
Wow!
Yeah.
No!
Thailand's strict.
That's rough,
apparently,
man.
yeah.
That's rough.
Wow! I mean, I guess at least they didn't get caned.
Deli, I think you got something for us as well.
All right, I got a question. I mean, do you guys love donuts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like what kind of donuts? Like
Squares.
square Krispy Kreme?
All of the above.
All of them? Stuffed donuts?
Yes.
For those of you not listening in the Terre Haute or Indianapolis area, Square Donuts
Square
are
donuts.
really good.
The best donuts ever.
My mom doesn't like them. My mom's weird.
We need to talk to your mom.
Yeah.
We need to talk to Oliver, and we need to talk to your mom.
I can get her on the line right now.
All right, well, just the donuts. I mean, I love donuts. I eat donuts in the car almost every morning. Literally almost every morning. I go to Square Donuts if I get up early enough. Otherwise, I'm just rushing around. But I go and get me some donuts, and I stuff my face with them. So in Orlando, there's this guy.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida. In Florida. Everything happens there. I'm just saying. 64-year-old guy gets pulled over by a policeman, all right? And the police goes up to the window and looks in the car, and he's like, hey, what's that on your floorboard? And the dude's like, donut icing. and the guy's like,
which should be obvious.
yeah, you would think so. I mean, it's everywhere, all over the floorboard. The dude's like, no, that's crystal meth.
Oh, wow.
And so, anyway, the guy, he's sitting there. The police officer calls drug testing. Okay, he does 2 drug tests there, and it tests positive for crystal meth. Okay, and all I gotta say is, it's really sad that this guy gets arrested. Okay, he takes him and gets arrested. They end up a week later. This guy goes to jail. A week later, this guy finally finds out that the crime lab says, no, it's not meth. It's icing from a Krispy Kreme donut.
Wow. Which is pretty much the same thing.
I mean, it's like
Equally addictive.
it's like meth. I mean, really, it is. I mean, and the guy says it's really scary when you haven't done anything wrong and get arrested. It's just a terrible feeling, and it's like, yeah, it's a terrible feeling. You've been in jail for a week, man. Like,
That's pretty terrible.
I mean, I feel for this guy. I mean, I really hope that I don't get pulled over and I have donut icing on my lips, like, because I do, like, all the time. It's awful.
How does the lab make that mistake?
Well, it wasn't the lab.
Oh, it's
it wasn't the lab.
His like
It was
handheld test.
yeah, he was on site, like doing drug testing, and I don't know if he brought like a canine unit and was like canine unit. The dog was like, "Yeah, that's meth."
That's meth.
Or I don't know if he's just licking everything. You don't know what the like
Twitching.
Yeah, like the dog's just like, that's meth because I love it and I'm licking it right now.
Okay, boy, bark once for coke and twice for meth.
Are you guys ready for the Zika virus to hit us because of the Rio Olympics?
Oh man,
There's actually already
Not-
been a couple mosquito bite cases here.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It really is scary.
I heard somebody, a CNN reporter, guest star on Mike and Mike yesterday. She talked about how because it's like down there, even though it's Summer Olympics, it's actually winter down there. So a lot of the mosquitoes have already died off. So they don't think it should be as big of a problem as it was blown up to be, but could still be a problem.
Yeah, I don't know. They say it's really not that bad for the average person,
Right.
but that if it passes to a woman and she's pregnant,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big
it can
concern.
be fatal that way.
Yeah. Can cause deformities in the baby and
Yeah.
That's scary. It's definitely scary.
But on a lighter note, the Rio Olympics are soon. The U.S. is set to dominate in basketball.
yeah, of course.
Always.
Yeah, kind of always, but
Yeah.
the last few years they've at least had some competition. The French team's been okay, Argentina's been okay, but they've even fallen off right now. Like there's
Yeah.
nobody really even close. I think the French team's probably going to be the next closest. They've got Rudy Gobert.
Spain
and-
could be.
Spain?
Are the Gasols both playing for Spain?
I think I don't think Mark is. I
Okay.
think he's still recovering from the foot
Oh,
thing.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
you guys have any other sports that you're looking forward to? Like, I think it'd be cool to see Michael Phelps in his 5th Olympics.
Yeah. I don't know. He's kind of worn off for me. I'm done with Michael Phelps.
Yeah.
Although I do respect his diet. His like 4,000 calorie a day diet.
Well,
that's
I
my
don't
kinda
think that's
diet.
because of his training.
Fair
I
enough.
think that's his summer home in Colorado. He may or may not have a summer home in Colorado.
I think it's interesting how I see the point of a lot of the golfers and like tennis players and stuff not going due to risks, mainly because they already play the best in the world at their sports,
Yeah.
like every time they go out and play.
Yeah.
So I understand why they're not going. So that's something I respect about the games.
The Olympics are about to come, so we're going to do another version of Rushmores this episode, and these are going to be your Rushmore of Summer Olympic sports.
Rushmores.
Well, I'd like to say that I love the Summer Olympics. I'm not going to lie. I look forward to this every years? 20 years that it comes around?
4.
4. Yeah, 4 years that time. I mean, for one, it's me because I love sports and I love playing sports.
Yeah.
So, and I participate in a lot of them. But badminton,
Nice.
I mean, come on.
Yeah?
Badminton. I mean, that's all I need to say. It's a birdie.
Are
and
these
you
all
hit
going
it.
to be racket sports for you?
No. Yes. No. That's the only one.
For those of you listening, Deli is like a world-talented pickleball player.
Yes.
He's really good.
You hit a pickle across the net. No, like life-size ping pong.
Yeah.
But and you know what's funny is ping pong is not on my list. So there you go. Huh, there you go, Jeff. So badminton, okay, and then we got track and field. Obviously, I mean,
Yep,
come
the
on,
classic.
that's just you can't go wrong with that. Volleyball, not beach volleyball. The volleyball with the men and
I was gonna
the
say you're gonna get in
whacking.
trouble with your girlfriend right here.
No. I do love me some beach volleyball, though, okay? And artistic gymnastics, which is all the gymnastics, you know, the beam and the
Floor
routines and the rings and the horse, you know, all and the vault. Oh, man, I just love that.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa. The horse is there?
Yeah. Oh,
He's not fighting Predator right now?
you know what?
He
I think
drunkenly stumbled to Rio.
yeah, he just wanders down there.
In his victory parade.
I don't know how he got down there, though. I don't know how he got on the boat to get over there, or airplane. But I don't know. I just love all those. I mean, I couldn't even decide. I had like 30 on my list, even though there's only like 29 sports participating. But I don't know. Just the volleyball, it's intense. Have you guys
Yeah.
ever watched the volleyball? It's
I have.
intense, man. It's like, I mean, every third hit, it goes over the net. I mean, that's intense. But in badminton, I mean, they're so like fast and just it's running around. I mean, it makes me tired looking at them. It really makes me tired looking at them. Just you don't even know what's gonna happen, especially doubles, like mixed
Yeah.
doubles and doubles. Oh man, badminton doubles is nasty. It's nasty. And then like I said, track and field. Oh man, track and field is just it's my blood, man. I did that since I was like in 5th grade, and just running, jumping, throwing, dodging, diving, ducking,
Dipping.
yeah, whatever they're doing with the stuff that they're doing. I mean, come on. I'm trying to think. I was watching some of the trials, and there was this one girl who they did not think was gonna make it because she hurt her ankle, and I think her name is Felix or something like that. But she was running the 200, and or maybe it was the 100. I don't remember. It was one of the two, and she just took off, man. I mean, she had her ankle all taped up. She's like hobbling around. I think she's trying to fake everybody out. I think that's what she's doing. But she just blew past everybody, and I'm excited to see that. And I don't know. I'm excited.
Good
That's a
feel
good
good
list.
story every once in a while. Yep.
I'm gonna have to buy cable just because I don't have cable, so I'm gonna have to find some.
Yeah, but then you're going to be like the crappy version of yourself since it's not DirecTV.
That's true. Very true.
My Rushmore of Olympic sports. I'm gonna go with my favorite, starting off first, which is water polo, because water polo is amazing to watch. It was probably 8 years ago in the Olympics, I think. I can't remember where they were, but they were on live at like 2 a.m, and that was when I still stayed up till 2 or 3 a.m. and went to work at 7.
Now you took a nap before this.
Yep.
That's all Shawn ever takes is naps.
It is. And but yeah, I would stay up till 2 a.m. and wait for water polo to come on the Olympic coverage because I love water polo. I can't play it because I can't swim very well, but I enjoy watching it.
Pass it to me. No, he's drowning, guys. He's drowning. Don't pass it to him.
The ball is a flotation device.
He's waving his arms because he's dying.
Shawn's just laying on top of the ball.
Naturally basketball because it's my love.
Yeah.
Something I always played, and I remember the Dream Team, watching the first Dream Team play, which was amazing. Watching Bird and Magic and Jordan and all those guys blow out everybody by like 75 points. But I also, between my junior and senior year of high school, went to Europe, and we actually got to see the Olympic Stadium where the Dream Team played, which was amazing.
Man. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. Let's see. I would say the rowing. I actually do like the rowing events. It's going to be kind of weird seeing them all in like hazmat suits while they're doing it this year to avoid the water sicknesses, the super bacterias and trash in the water. They have to They actually have to carry their water bottles in like plastic bags. They can't even just leave them in the boat.
Wow.
And then I'm with you on the gymnastics. I like watching the gymnastics. The rings and the uneven bars are one of my favorite things. I love the uneven bars. But yeah, those would be my 4 events, and water polo being my top.
It's a good list. For me, I'm going to also say that it's not called gymnastics. The events there are really cool. I think mostly because the competition there, it feels like, not that I'm like all about watching gymnastics,
Right.
but it feels like the kids there really want it, and it comes out.
Yeah.
You can see expression. I mean, not that the people running in the pentathlon or different events don't, but you can really see it.
Carrie Strug, one leg,
Yeah.
gold medal.
Yeah.
I just watched that on Facebook the
It
other
was
day.
insane.
Yeah. So forget my girl movie reference there. Basketball also for me.
Naturally.
Big basketball fan. I have a team in other sports. I was talking to a guy at work today, and I'm like, I have a team for football, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
All right.
But I would rather watch almost any other basketball game, NBA game going on right now than watching my Bucks play. I just love basketball.
Right.
They're not on a lot at the same time or anything, but to me, it's just way more of an enjoyable sport. Although these Olympics, it probably won't be that enjoyable because U.S. team's just gonna run through it.
That's the way it looks.
USA.
Handball.
Handball. Handball's a good one.
See, I haven't watched that before,
I don't really watch it either, but
but it's my favorite.
it's on there because of how fun it is. It's just a really fun game to play.
Yeah.
So that one's on there. And my final is going to be fencing.
Ah,
see,
nice.
that was on my bubble. That was on my
Nice.
bubble.
Man, Shawn, you're going to have to help me out with the name of this movie. It had John Ritter.
Oh, where
he was in the
got
TV.
sucked into the TV.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he was fencing.
Stay tuned.
Yeah. And then he learned moves, and then he was like teaching this girl how to fence, and she learned the fencing move from him. Spoiler alert, I should have said that first, but this movie's like 30 years old.
He actually already was a fencer before he went to the TV.
Right.
Yeah, and then he used his
But
fencing
she
skills
learned the
in.
move
Right.
watching him.
Yes.
Yeah. And that
Stay
movie,
tuned.
Yeah. That sucks. John Ritter, rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
He was stinking
awesome.
great.
Yeah.
Love John Ritter.
Yeah, he was incredibly funny. But that's my Rushmore for Olympic sports. We'd like to hear your guys's. If you want to leave something on the Facebook page, just tell us what you guys think, what sports really kind of stick out to you. Even if it's not one that you necessarily watch, like handball.
Say water polo. It's water polo.
Apparently, water polo needs to be on your
Yeah.
list.
In order to keep it in the Olympics.
All right, well, we're going to finish up this episode with quick hits. This episode brought to you by Acme Olympic Hazmat Suits.
Go for the gold, not the porcelain throne.
All right, it's time for Quick Hits. This is where I give the other hosts some questions about some important current events, and they have a few seconds to give me an answer. First, the Ohio State Fair is honoring the Cleveland Cavaliers with 2,000 pounds of butter sculptures.
Wow.
Give me a creative way to celebrate your favorite team's title.
Indianapolis Colts commemorative horse manure sculpture.
I can't even do anything now. That's what all that was on my mind was manure for horses.
Win.
It's the second time you've said the first thing. Dang it. I think for the winner of the rowing team can get a case for their radioactive trophies that they're going to take home.
All right. Good stuff. A woman in Alaska drove around with her deceased husband for days as part of a wake, using ice from canneries to keep the body cold. How would you want your spouse to honor your final wishes?
I want shot in space. Not even a second thought. And not ashes. Not ashes shot into space. Like Spock at the end of Wrath of Khan shot into space in like a pod.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I want.
I think that I don't know if it would be bad because it'd just be a body in the water, but I would just like floating off into the ocean, you know, and then maybe a shark just taking me out, you know, maybe a candle on me.
It reminds me of this guy I saw being funny online. And he said that he wanted his remains spread out at his local zoo,
Yeah.
only he didn't want cremated.
Just each limb.
Yeah.
Give my arm to the lions, my leg to the tigers.
A man was recently stabbed by his wife for coming home with donuts. But apparently just not her favorite kind. He didn't bring the right kind.
They weren't meth flavored.
Which food would you most likely stab someone over?
Oh, that's burritos, man. I will stab somebody over a Chavez burrito.
Probably some really good mashed potatoes,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
Shawn and the mashed
I love me
potatoes.
some mashed
Garlic
potatoes.
mashed potatoes or just regular?
I like garlic mashed potatoes, but I prefer just regular.
Lots of butter.
Lots of butter. Yeah.
Nivea has produced a robot seagull. Have you guys seen this?
Haven't.
I have not.
This thing craps sunscreen.
I did hear about that.
Legit flies in the sky and poops sunscreen.
Does it have like a heat sensor to like find somebody and just like, or is it just random?
It's remote control,
Oh, it's remote control. Okay.
which is almost more terrifying because it's kind of like a drone at that point. But it's a remote control SPF pooping bird.
Nice.
Give me a company and a robot combo that you think we'll see next.
I think we'll just go with M&Ms and a squirrel. Like they just poop M&Ms out of the tree. You know, like they're just going around eating the nuts and then just dropping M&Ms right after. You know, like
That's good.
that'd be great. I just walk around picking up M&Ms all day. I wouldn't even go to work.
Yeah, but then when you start picking up stuff that's not M&M's, you have to,
Oh, no, that's not an M&M. Why does this one taste funky?
How about Oreos with a robot cow that milk comes out of the udders and it poops
Ooh.
Oreos?
Hey, there you go.
ooh. I like that both of you went the poop route.
We're sticking with the bird theme of it pooping.
Yeah. Pooping out sunscreen, M&Ms, and Oreos.
We're going to have that Nivea video at generallytrivial.net for with the notes for this episode. So if you guys head over there, you can leave comments there if you want, but we'll have the video up.
Nice.
Do you literally see it, like, pooping sunscreen out?
Yes.
That's
yes,
awesome.
you do. Yeah.
I'm going to watch that right now.
I read about it, but I have not seen it.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys, for listening through this episode. We really appreciate it. We'd love to hear how long you think Kevin could last against
The Predator.
the Predator. I was about to say Terminator. I think that'd be a shorter battle.
Probably. I think Kevin wins it.
That's why it'd be short. But yeah, if you guys want to leave that over on Facebook, Oliver, I really want to hear what you have to say about that. So please let us know. Thanks for listening today. Today we were Deli
Hey, hey, hey.
and Shawn,
Do or do not. There is no try.
and I am Jeff, and we are out.
Deuce.
I feel like a diva. I'm not doing this without the music. I can't work under these
I
conditions.
can't work under these conditions. What am I getting paid for here?